Year of the pomegranate. We went crazy for them this year, at first buying a dozen at the big box store, then choosing more carefully organic at the food co-op, gathering them even close to Christmas when they began to wither, sunken like old women without their teeth. Performing an unconscious penance for patriarchy, my youngest, roughest boy peeled them and offered bowls of garnet gems to his sister. This sister placed the rubies in a glass bowl and took photographs, blushing selfies, the seeds as translucent and red as taillights. I enlisted the goddess Persephone and her scarlet symbol to aid my daughter, who lost her period when she became too thin. I spent a year courting her ovaries, imagining ripe kernels pinging like popcorn. I stitched menstrual pads out of poinsettia patterned flannel, bought her a crimson candle to burn. While I was bleeding, hugged her harder, briefly pressed my hips into hers. Emboldened by fruit bought and consumed, I began a practice called What Would I Regret Not Doing? Starting with small things like eating enough freshness in season, yes, pomegranates, where it all began, but also cherries and corn and peaches, then moved on to loftier longings. For 4 years, I meant to celebrate a modern holiday called Family Day, when my adopted sons came to our home. This year, I finally pulled it off and let them choose the restaurant for our maiden meal. A Sunday night found us at Red Lobster. I considered it a win when the oldest boy, on perusing the menu, noticed all the dinner for 2 items, claimed, "This is where I will take my first date." I didn't let another summer go by without planting nasturtiums, cleaned out a pond, and resurrected the broken hot tub, turned it into a summer's cold plunge. I cleaned up my vibration, meditated 20 minutes most days, stopped drinking booze and eating sugar most ways. I, formerly a panther, muscles flexed to pounce, became a lamb grazing in a field, something akin to content. Then I took it one step further, started envying my artichoke and sage's leaves, allowed my hair its turn towards silver. I began praising trees, letting the marketplace and people fall away, became something closer to flora, more like fruit, smooth and yielding. As I let my body settle, I felt a hot air balloon, buoyant with butterflies alight in my chest. On one of my final pilgrimages, I visited my mother in Northern California, asked after her pomegranate tree. I was led to the back of her property where she pulled at chain link wrapped with honeysuckle, the way as Demeter might do for Persephone, revealing a secret garden. I did not lament the fruit had been devastated by birds. Each tough globe was hollowed out a clear story. Behind them, delicate tree branches appeared as lead in a stained glass window, holding panes of golden leaves and bluest sky. I imagined the bird's ecstasy, taken one sanguine seed at a time.